Hello everyone, Ryan here, back with another car vlogish thing. So, sitting here in my car and I was listening to some Metallica on the radio, and I started to feel pretty pumped. Whenever I listen to Metallica, I always feel very pumped. I know I've mentioned before, they are my all-time favorite band. And yeah, I was just, every time I listen to their songs, I'm immediately put into a good mood, and then ultimately that, helps me to deal with the everyday pressures of life. And, obviously I know that, I can't say the same applies to everyone else, but for me it does. Yeah. That's one of their songs called Battery. It's off of their Master of Puppets album, which came out, I believe, sometime in 1986. So, yeah. So for this car vlog thing, I just wanted to keep it as short and sweet as possible. I just wanted to talk about being yourself, always remaining true to who you are, no matter what. It never ceases to amaze me. When it comes to my friends, my relatives, or even just people that I talk to on a regular basis on Facebook or other social media, sometimes it bothers me. It doesn't bother me all the time, but sometimes it bothers me when I see a friend or a relative, behaving in a way, or, acting in a way that I know is not their true self, that I know, I can usually tell. I like to think that I'm at least a pretty good bullshit detector. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are able to detect bullshit too. But still, it never ceases to amaze me, whenever I see a friend or relative and they're just portraying themselves as something that they really aren't in order to either, advance their career, or in order to win over, the particular guy or girl they have a crush on, or in order to impress somebody or even some group of people. And for me, I've never liked that. I've never been all about that. I might be part of a minority in that. Hell, even when I've gone on job interviews in the past, it really took a hell of a lot for me to conform to what I knew that company was expecting from me. Really, it took a lot. Still to this day, I can't, I'm lucky that, I'm in a position right now in my life that I make, I at least make a decent living from being a local musician, playing steady gigs and all that. And then also too, I get somewhat steady freelance writing work here and there. And then also, I also do part-time manual labor stuff here and there. But still, I've always had trouble conforming to what a particular company expects, and I don't know. Granted, I know, like, in this reality, in today's society, that's hard to not. It's pretty much expected. Like, we're all expected, right? We're all expected to conform to a certain standard. And yeah, I get that to a certain extent, but, I feel like it is possible to get carried away with that, so much so that, you end up conforming so much, and then you eventually lose your own identity, you forget who you really are. And yeah, I've seen that happen to so many of my friends and relatives. And yeah, and it's not that I'm saying that I believe myself to be better than them. No, I'm not saying that at all. Nor am I saying I'm better than any particular person or anybody, really. It's just that I've always felt like, if you don't remain true to yourself, true to who you are, then, you might as well be a robot, right? Or some kind of robot, or zombie, or, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't know. That's just the way I've always felt. And I feel like it's necessary to be yourself, not just in a very cliche way, but just, in order to ensure that you're able to maintain or retain some part of your own identity, your own uniqueness, your own unique spark that makes you. Yeah. I hope I'm making some sense. But yeah, ultimately, it's just gotta always be yourself. Always stay true to who you are. Be yourself, no matter what. And if others don't like it, if you encounter someone or some group of people who are just constantly trying to get you to conform to a certain way, to act a certain way, then just tell them to fuck off. If that's what it takes, because yeah, you don't want to lose yourself. You don't want to lose your identity. Whatever that may be. Obviously, I know you can argue over the fact that, something like an identity is ever changing and all that, but I'll probably have to record something separate in order to talk about that at length. But yeah, ultimately, again, be yourself. Always be yourself. Ignore all the naysayers. Ignore everybody out there, every group of people, whoever they may be, trying to get you to conform, trying to get you to stop being yourself. Yeah. Always be yourself. Always. 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 With that, I'm going to end this. Thanks for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, keep it real, keep on rocking. And peace.